take a look at the 40 to 44-year-olds here at the Reebok CrossFit Games in Carson, California at the StubHub Center at the soccer stadium. And let's take a look at where these athletes sit coming into just the second event. Pamela Gagnon with 100 points, Karen McAdam at 94, Ada Cutlinger at 88. And we've got some space to make up here a little bit for this division. The two-time champ Amanda Allen sitting all the way down in 17th place. Didn't have the best event earlier today, but Amanda Allen, a veteran, a two-time champion, knows there are 6 events to go and see where she can go. And we'll just see how it plays out here in event number 2. You have 5 minutes to complete this 1 rep max thruster. Well, let's take a look at how they're going to line up. All 20 athletes will go at the same time. Let's take a look at 1 through 10, and you look at the 4th spot there. Currently in 19th place, Jessica Fitzgibbons, but she has had a first place finish in CrossFit Football's Occupy Strength event. This should favor her. And in lane 9, Amanda Allen sitting in 17th place for the two-time champ. A long way to go here, Cherie. She knows what she needs to do. And that's lanes 1 through 10, 11 through 20. Tanya Osborne sitting in 12th place, excels in heavy lift. So we'll see how that plays out here. And again, she is in lane number 13. Janet Black, one to watch as well. She is sitting in lane number 15 there in a white top.
When we look at the numbers, we kind of play the math game. It looks like Janet Black sitting in 7th place, tied after that first event. She boasts over 200 pounds overhead, so she could really shift herself right up into a top 5 spot after this event.
Let's take a look at lane number 12 and Pamela Gagnon out of the Mid-Atlantic and Rising Cross Valentine there in the all yellow. The former Rutgers University Scarlet Knight gymnast from 92 to 96. And we saw, even though a gymnastics background, she tossed around those heavy sandbags earlier today.
Yeah, and boasts some heavy numbers as well. She's close to getting 200 pounds over her head, too. So she can hang on to first right here. We're going to see a very well-rounded athlete if she does.
All right, we talked about Amanda Allen, 17th place finish earlier today there in the pink top. She has won it 2013, 2014. Still competes in the regionals. She is a veteran. No reason to panic. 6 events to go. Wants to have a good event here. Start to creep back up in the middle of the pack.
Her experience needs to pay off to get this heavy lift and have a strategy so that if anything does go wrong in this platform, she knows what to do, how to change it.
She did have the highest lift back in the 2011 regional thruster ladder at 150, so an event that could play well for her. Several, in fact, 3 of these athletes, Jacobson, Allen, and McAdam, all listed at 150 back in 2011. We'll see as we test fitness. We're here to celebrate the best of the best in CrossFit, but we also want to see how far we've come. Lane number 10, Karen McAdam out of the Northwest, had one of the athletes that listed 150 pounds 4 years ago, already a 15-pound improvement on the first lift here, as long as she knocks it out. Here's your overall leader, Pamela Gagnon out of the Mid-Atlantic. No trouble with that one. Talk about 155, don't see any other plates on there. So a solid first lift, and there's McAdam. Oh, now she's going to add a few, go up to 165. It's hard to look around, but you have your on-field announcers, the leaderboards out there, so they can take a peek around and see where they need to sit.
Karen McAdam is sitting in 2nd place. This is an important move for her.
Nice job. All right, right next to her is Amanda Allen, the two-time champion. As you see lane 12 quickly there, and Gagnon.
On her 2nd attempt.
It's like 165, it looks like. Gets it up. Nice job. Osborne, though, in lane 13, your leader at 167. But here is Amanda Allen. She'll take a look over. You'll see a lot of athletes look over to the right from time to time.
That can be a little stressful to do and pay attention to what the other athletes are doing.
Over the head, and she'll rest it on the front rack again. Now decide just to drop it. She's got plenty of time, still 3 minutes. Lane 13, Tanya Osborne says she excels in heavy lifts. Here we go. And she absolutely does.
Very important move for Tanya there, as She was in 12th place coming to this, so she needs a strong lift to pull her up into that top 10.
That puts her in the lead in this event. Right there in lane number 12 again is Gagnon. Good job, 165. Right behind her is Matuzak, lane 17. And again, to mention, you'll see the athletes a lot of times here in this event kind of peeking to the right. There's a board up there that is listing the current standings. They're all kind of taking a peek. That's where the strategy comes into play here. As you look at Janet Black out of CrossFit WMD in Arlington, Texas. Here is Roslane 14. Cheryl puts up, trying for 170.
She's going to be sneaky. She's sitting in 5th place coming into this. That was a nice, heavy lift for her. If she can just stay consistent, the title is within her reach.
Osborne and Black both with 177 pounds in the book. Those are your leaders. A little under 2 minutes remaining in the 5-minute time cap. 162 here in lane 12 for Gagnon. Walks it out.
Brilliant lift after her performance this morning and seeing how strong she was at that gymnastics to pull that 162 overhead.
Did a nice job just to keep that foot down. Here is Black. Now lane 13 is Osborne. Osborne 183, and she is your current leader. Black's attempt is going to be 182.
And that is the lift that surpasses the age group before. We were wondering, it's only by 3 pounds so far.
So Osborne now at 183, has a 6-pound lead. Second place right now is Black at 177. She's going to go for 182. 1 minute to go here, the 5-minute time cap. Here's Osborne right there. Now here we go. Here is Black trying for 182. Put her just 1 pound behind. Couldn't get it over. Had it a little bit above the forehead, just couldn't get it locked. Lane 12 is Gagnon again.
And this is about the time you would expect to start seeing some no reps. We only got about 30 seconds left in this heat.
And here is Osborne, but undershoot over in lane 11, and now here is McAdam. Lane 13 couldn't go.
McAdam just might pull herself into 1st place after this, sitting with a 4th here. She was in 2nd after this event. That depending on how far back Pamela is, she could pull herself into overall 1st.
Jolene Undershoot going for 190. She's already the leader at 185. So Jolene, wow, kind of sneaky over there. It's a veteran move there. Just kind of flew under the radar, and all of a sudden we see 185 pop up. Almost at the 187, but out of Endeavor CrossFit, Invermore in Canada, hits the 185. She qualified a year ago, wasn't able to compete. She was 4th in 2013 in this division, just missed the podium. In 2015, she competed this year in the West Regional, finished 12th, so not a bad finish for her. 2012 was 7th in the Canada West, so Jolene Undershoot, your winner here in event number 2. Again, bodybuilding at the age of 20. Let's take a look at the overall standings here in event number 2 and where everyone fell. Undershoot 185 out of Canada. Osborne with a 183. Black with a 177. 40 to 44-year-old women. That's some heavy weight put overhead today, all the way from the bottom of the squat. All right, we've got our winner, Jolene Undershoot, on the competition floor with Mike Arsenault.
Times at the West Regional. Did that give you some confidence being able to hang with girls 20 years younger than you for girls in your own age group for this weekend?
Sort of. I mean, what people don't realize is even though these are masters athletes, some of these women in here are beasts. So it definitely was a confidence builder, but I really don't put myself in that category. I don't think of myself as a master. I think of myself as if I see someone a similar size to me, there's no reason why I can't lift the same weight as they do. Maybe that might change in 10 years from now, but for now, that's how I approach my lifts.
So did the crowd give you the confidence to try that 190? Like, how does it feel having the crowd behind you as you're lifting the weight?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. It definitely ramps us all up and gives you some great energy. My PR is 195, so I was hoping to PR here today, but it just wasn't in the cards. But I'm happy with my results, so that's all that counts, right?
Thanks, Jolene. 100 points. That energy was great for an event win on event 3.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Now the Masters.